folks, it's Todd from Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold On Flavor. This week we're making homemade chicken soup. I almost said chicken noodle soup. It's whatever kind of starch you want or no type of starch you want. It's only going to be made with fresh ingredients. I know exactly what goes into my chicken soup. And as we're changing the weather, I know a lot of people might be getting a little sick, feeling a little down, so some homemade soup might pick them right up. So let's get into it. Now, before I get into chopping and showing you how to make the ingredients, there are several shortcuts you can make to this dish that'll make it super simple. One thing, you could buy a bag of frozen onions and peppers that are already, they're sliced up. You can chop them up, you can throw those in. That would be a big time saver. Also, chicken. You could either get a rotisserie chicken and peel it. They even sell them peeled. Costco sells a big bag of them. I know some of the supermarkets sell them already. Super simple way. If you do it that way, you could literally have soup in 5 minutes prep time. The other thing I want to talk again about starch. Unless you think you're going to eat the whole thing right then and there, I always leave the starch outside of it. So what I'll do is I'll take the cold pasta in the bowl and ladle the hot soup on top of it. So that way what happens is that starch doesn't absorb all of the liquid and blow up like that. So that's just a convenient way to enjoy your soup and have it last longer for leftovers. All right, let's get into making it. First thing I like to do with chicken if I'm grilling it is I like to pound it flat. It's a more evenly cooked piece of chicken. So you use saran wrap if you don't have bags. This just prevents chicken from... Okay, here I have my vegetables. I have celery. I have these, they're called lollipop peppers. They're sweet, they're seedless. 1 green pepper, a couple onions, and I'm gonna do a couple cloves of garlic. Again, you wanna make your life simple. A lot of supermarkets have this all cut up. If you like carrots, you can do the mille poivre, which is celery, onions, and carrots. If you want. Okay, I have fresh chicken stock in here. Feel free to use just a regular carton of chicken stock. They come in, what size is this? We'll have one around. So, got my vegetables cut up. This literally is the hardest part of the soup. It's not hard, cutting up those vegetables. Okay, a couple cloves. Well, yeah, a couple bulbs off of a clove. Just 1 chicken breast, get the other 2 in there. So I filled it up with water and we're just going to let this simmer for a couple hours. Okay, yesterday I whipped up some dough. I love this recipe. There's no kneading involved. All right, so it's literally just 3.5 cups of flour, salt, yeast, some water, warm water to activate the yeast. Stick in the bowl, wrap it up, and use it the next night. Dust your surface. Put some flour on your hands. Okay, all we're doing is really just forming it into a ball. That's it. Take a bowl. We preheat our oven to 425. Once we're going to put the Dutch oven in. That sits for a half an hour, and then we take it out and we bake the bread. Okay, so I've had the Dutch oven inside my oven for 30 minutes. That has been preheated at 425 degrees. So what I'm going to do is now take my bread dough here. Carefully put that in there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my knife, a serrated blade I found works best, and kind of run that across and make these little slits. And you'll see why. Put a little more flour on top here. There's going to be little eruptions where the bread rises. So again, put the lid on, in the oven for 30 minutes, and then I'll pop the top off to brown the top. Okay, so like I said, you want to cook it for about a half an hour, and then you just want to watch it. That's about the right color. Looks great. Hey guys, it's Todd from Where You Find It Really, your host for Sold on Flavor. Homemade chicken pasta soup. I have orzo in here. Put some fresh Parmesan on top. That warms the soul, and a meal that should be shared with a friend in your new home. Give me a call. If you know someone who's interested in located to the Carolinas, actually located anywhere, and they would like someone that they can trust and have an honest conversation with, please give me a call. I'd love to help them. Until next week, thank you so much. I do want to remind you that next week I'm going to be pushing Sold on Flavor Sundays. We're going to make dressing/stuffing the first Sunday of November. And I hope you guys can attend. It's at no cost to you. So if you're interested, please reach out to me. I look forward to seeing you. Thanks.